Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever thought of how to make black colored whipped cream cakes? Or have you ever had issues with black whipped cream cakes and you're wondering how to get it done flawless and perfect like this? Definitely you are at the right place and you need to watch this video to the very end because I'm spilling all the tea and giving you all the juice in this video. So stay tuned. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. And in this video, I'll be showing you how I'm going to do my magic, turn this cake into a beautiful whipped cream cake. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I share baking and decorating tutorials and lifestyle vlogs as well. So make sure you don't leave this channel without hitting the subscribe button and turning the notification bell on. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you and welcome back to my channel. So let's get into the business of the day. So first, I'm going to layer my cakes. I'm just going to apply whipped cream there and create a border for my filling. Adding the dulce de leche filling. I have a tutorial of this filling on this channel. I'm just going to link it up there so that you can watch it if you're interested. So after adding the filling, I had the next layer of cake. So I'm working with magical chocolate cake and luscious red velvet cake. If you watched the vlogmas of yesterday, I shared a bit of behind the scene of this luscious red velvet cake. If you missed it, I'm going to link it up here as well so that you can watch it after watching this particular one. So I'm going to, the second layer is just whipped cream. I'm not adding any other filling. And then I put my third layer, which is my magical chocolate cake, and then I create a border, add my filling, and put another layer of my luscious red velvet cake on it. So next I put a dual rod at the center of my cake just for support. So I'm going to place that dual rod at the center, and then I'm placing another dual rod to support my hand while I trim. I'm just going to place it in there for support while I trim the cake. And when I'm done trimming the cake, I'm going to cut it so that it remains in the middle of the cake. So for this cake now, because it's 4 layers, it's quite tall. So I'm having two thin dual rods inside. So I'm just going to trim my cakes gently. Usually I don't even trim my whipped cream cakes, but this particular cake I realized that I'm having a bit of imbalance in the sense that some parts of the red velvet cake was bulging out, like one is bigger than the other, something like that. Like the sides are not perfect, so I just gently trim the sides, and this would also help me to remove any thick crust on the edges of the cake. So I just gently remove that and then cut the dough rod and move on to crumb coat the cake before the main covering. So I have my cake neatly trimmed now, and then going to cut the dough rod and crumb coat. Now I'm going to do the crumb coat. Just crumb coat is just like a first coat, thin coat of whipped cream on the body of the cake before the main covering. So I'll go ahead to put my main whipped cream on the cake now and then properly cover my cake. This is how I work with whipped cream cakes. I just put my whipped cream on the top of my cake first. I spread it out and then I go to the sides and make sure that everywhere is covered. Even if it is not perfect, it's not neat yet, I just make sure that everywhere is covered, and then I can go with my smoother to smoothing it out after placing whipped cream on every side of the cake. And anywhere I see that I don't have whipped cream like this, after smoothing out, I gently put whipped cream there again and then smoothing out until I have my cake looking perfect. And then I smoothen the top as well, sharpen the top, and I have my clean, flawless looking cake. So this is just how I cover my cakes neatly. Then I'll go ahead and sharpen the top, and I have that. So this is the point we've been waiting for. For the black whipped cream cake, I just get my whipped cream, add cocoa powder, add black food color, and then add icing sugar, because cocoa powder can make it have an after bitter taste. So I had icing sugar. Also, the color can make it have an after bitter taste. So a little icing sugar is very necessary. Icing sugar would soften your whipped cream. So make sure that you just use a little. And icing sugar also makes your whipped cream shiny like this. So I'm just going to go ahead to apply the whipped cream to when necessary, and then I gently smooth it out. Like, I apply the black whipped cream just on the surface of the cake. Remember, that is white, that is really the one on the cake. So I smoothed it out, sharpen the top of my cake, and I have my flawless, beautiful black whipped cream cake. That's just it. That's how simple it is to make black whipped cream cake. If you learned this trick here and you make your black whipped cream cake, do not hesitate to tag me on Instagram or share with me on in my Instagram DM. My handle is just right there on the screen. Follow me on Instagram too if you are not following me yet. I do a lot of shenanigans on Instagram. You don't want to miss out of that. So I'm just going to clean my board and then go ahead to add the other accessories on the cake just as my client requested. This cake is for a man, it's for somebody's husband. I love you to the moon and back. So it also have what's it called, four bows and some card cutouts. These are all gotten from GP Cake Supplies. I'll put the handle on the screen. If you need these accessories and you're in Lagos, definitely contact GP Cake Supplies. I'm just going to add the good four balls where necessary, and I did a little splash of gold dust on the sides of the cake. It's not very evident on the sides because it's the normal gold dust. If it was a shimmer ones, it would have been very evident. So I have this love shape and I just added it to it, and I have my cake ready and beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Spin, baby. So that's it, and that's how I make my black whipped cream cake. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Do not forget to share with your friends and your colleagues and all that. And remember, guys, it's Vlogmas, and I'm sharing one video every day to Christmas. Don't miss out. Subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.
Takes and takes, don't make that mistake. Just hold on to your heart. I might not be falling for you.